So check it out. I got myself in the picture. I got the equipment in the background. And I got that damn YouTube plaque over there in the capture right here, man. That's tight. But what is good, my guys and girls of YouTube? It is your boy Justin Omoe, and the other day I actually posted something in the community tab on my YouTube channel. If you participated in the voting, thank you. So I'm gonna turn my back on y'all real quick. I'm trying to see something. How many songs have you made lately, or have you gave up and moved on from music? So you can see the options there. And yeah, probably the biggest one that kind of points out is the 0 songs in a long time, but I still want to make music. So for more than half you guys and girls out there, you have made at least 1 song in the past month, or 1 to 3 in a year. But there's a good amount of us that falls into the 0 songs in a long time, but I still want to make music. By the way, for those who did say that they gave up or moved on, that's not a bad thing at all. Hey, maybe you don't want to make songs. Maybe you just want to make, you know, video game music or commercial jingles, or perhaps, you know, you just moved on. It'd be like that. I've seen people that, you know, subscribe to me from Facebook or follow me on Facebook that were subscribed to my YouTube channel, and they're making Gundam figurines for a living now. That's tight. But today I want to talk to you guys and girls about that 0% right there. First of all, there's nothing to be ashamed about if you haven't made any songs in such a long time. And by made, I mean that you recorded, you mix and mastered, you have it processed, done, and you put it up. That's what I meant by made. Shit, look at me, man. I haven't made anything in a long time either. I fall into that category. I mean, I made beats and wrote lyrics like I just mentioned, but I haven't recorded anything. Nothing to be ashamed about. Just like avocado trees, it may take like 25 years to grow and bear fruit or something like that, you know. Shit, I got a lychee tree. Actually, let me turn this around. That lychee tree right there, the one on the right side right here, that thing was like a quarter of a size like last year, sometime last year or the year before. I don't know, but that thing just sporadically grew. Hopefully it'll bear fruit, and I grew that from seed. What I'm trying to say is things take time to bear fruit, you know. It's all good. Some of us are still learning. It's okay. Just take your time, learn your stuff. Don't feel like because you haven't made anything and you're not progressing means you're, you know, dead on nothing, you know. And if I'm being honest with y'all, I don't make a living's worth with what I do here, being YouTube and, you know, mixing and mastering and stuff like that. It's like barely scraping. Let's just say I don't think I'll be able to live in a house by myself if I were to do what I'm doing right now at this current pace. Things take time, okay? So like I said, if you still need to learn, take the time and learn it. Nobody's chasing you. Nobody's forcing you to make a song right now and get it out and, you know, be rich already. Nobody is forcing you to do any of this. It's all up on you and your timing and your pacing, how you want to do things. That's why people see my channel, see so, you know, 100,000 subscribers. That's great. Hold on. 100K. Oh my God, that's so great. But where are your views, you know? Some of us just don't want to put in the effort right now. Some of us just want to lay low, sit low, and, you know, slowly build things around us like this thing right here. In my case, I had to build all the equipment and all that. It's all on your timing and your pacing. If you feel like you have excuses to make, turn those excuses into reasons to make. Okay, so in my case, family's at home, I can't record, I feel shy, whatever. I don't use that as an excuse to not make music. I use it as a reason to build the vocal booth, build a soundproof barrier. Because if I just said, oh, they're at home, I gotta wait for the right time. You know, when's that right time? Pandemic's still here. It's been here for a year. Don't tell me you're just gonna sit down and do nothing for a whole year, right? If you want to make music as a great hobby or maybe a profession, you gotta jump on it. Some people say excuses. Oh, I don't have the proper equipment. That never stopped me from making stuff when I had an $80 microphone and a $200 audio interface. That never stopped me. If you don't have a microphone and or a audio interface, I mean, that didn't stop me either. At that point, I was making beats. I had a laptop microphone, you know, the built-in microphone. I was kind of inspired from one of my brother's friends back in high school. It was like 2007, 2008. At this time, I didn't have a proper computer to be able to run anything. Was it the Windows 98? No, I had a Windows XP that was cut in half. But my friend, he didn't use not having a microphone as an excuse. He used a laptop microphone and he recorded, and that shit was cool. And there was times where I even used a microphone from the laptop too for creating or recording things. That was back when I had it on the laptop. I don't remember the files or anything like that, but I do remember I did use the laptop to record, you know, and work on sounds. So that's just some word for thought. If you feel like you don't have anything, you do have something, okay? Matter of fact, I know somebody that was using FL Studio Mobile the whole time, and they just been making music off of that. They didn't have a computer or the software on the computer. They had FL Studio Mobile. And shoot, that is a good thing too. Maybe one of these days I will make a song on FL Studio Mobile and show y'all, because anything is possible, man, if you put your mind to it. So like I said, if you have excuses, turn that into a reason to do. And the last thing I'd like to say is, for those who do have made music but never put it out, zero in a long time, chances are you probably did make music but you just never put it out. And if you haven't put it out, I advise you, please put it out, man. Don't worry about the quality. Don't worry about if it doesn't sound perfect, because if you think it sounds perfect, you're gonna screw yourself over. There's something a producer once told me. He said something about, don't let your files sit in your hard drive and do nothing. That's called the hard drive graveyard. I think that's what he called it. I forgot. But pretty much if you leave it in there, it's going to be in there. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to hear it. That's your art. That's something you made. Why are you going to hide it from everyone if you wanted to make it? Did you just make it for yourself and nobody else to use? If it's something you're going to use, then I can understand that. But you have to use it. Don't just let it sit in there. There was a time where I made a whole bunch of beats back then, before when I had like 500 subscribers, and by the time I hit the 500 mark, I just say, hey man, this bulk of beats, here, you guys could have it. You guys could listen to it. You guys could use it if you will. You know, I didn't want these beats to just do nothing, so I just put it out there for people to download. If you haven't made any songs in a long time, please let us know in the comment section below. Even if you feel like it is an excuse now and you're kind of ashamed to say it, don't be afraid. Let us know in the comments below. What is the reason, or why haven't you done it? And if you came to terms, tell us, I know it's an excuse. That's probably the best way to, overcome things, is by embracing it. I don't have proper equipment, but that was just an excuse. Something along those lines. I hope that this video was informational for you guys and girls, and for those who do create and make music, by all means, keep doing it, You guys are killing it. And for those who feel like they do make music, but they're being discouraged because they're not seeing a result, do not embrace the result. What you should do is just keep doing you, be consistent, and find different methods of putting your music out there, whether it be, just word of mouth to friends locally, or sponsoring yourself, putting yourself out there with paid ads, whatever it could be. Just don't feel like it's because you suck. It's not because you suck. It's just because your publishing sucks. I guess that's the right way to say it. Maybe I'll go more into that once I get myself out there for y'all. That's after this thing is built. By the way, if you want to support your boy with this vocal booth, hit your boy up for mixing and mastering. If you don't know how to mix and master, I'm the guy. If you know how to mix but don't have the quality for mastering, I'm the guy. Hit your boy up, JustinOmoe.com. And with all that said, thank you so much for listening. It is your boy, Justin Omoe. And yeah, peace. I'm out. And please have yourselves a damn good one.